quite good at memes.
Which is why we won them in like the quarters.
Are you?
I'm recording, by the way.
We'll take a third place, and then we'll take a group winner in the quarterfinals.
As in, you come second. Assuming you can just record
In the first game, and then.
It depends on the SD card, I'm guessing.
Welcome to Southampton first versus Swansea Swans.
Yeah, I'm good. Unless
Swansea
it goes
7
over
my mistake. Off to a great start.
548 minutes.
There may be another SQC first. We're lining up for brooms up now. Jesus, head referee. Sim Thornton, assistant ref. Cameron Bell of OQC as the snitch. We have Fran Morris joining us, and it's brooms up.
Straight away. His speed.
Back into the middle to Guthrie. And oh, it somehow still was. Oh, no, it is with Swansea now. Callum Leroy with the ball now. Team Wales keeper in the summer. Will his shoulder be able to stay in socket? Advanced up the pitch, just about legally. Still somehow hasn't encountered. Oh, he's encountered Ben Guthrie, who does tackle him, and he's beat by Kerry at the same time. It's a no bludger situation currently, but Jurgis is making life difficult for Southampton. Bit of a trading of bludgers going on. SQC can maintain control. Callum Day coming through. People bouncing off of him. And he carries the hoop with him as he scores a goal. He has perfected the art of that.
Yeah, you probably need like a
10-0 now to Southampton. Callum Leroy now approaching halfway line.
So the player was.
Oh, long shot. Oh, nearly goes in. Good save by Callum. Trolls behind the hoop beat out. Southampton having won all their games aside from their match with LQC. One of the favourites. Swansea player falls off their broom. Southampton beaters hitting very high up here. They're playing a very extreme version of that. Rolls off the rim of the hoop, and it falls to Ben Guthrie, who puts it in. One hoop down, one hoop scored. 20-0 now to Southampton. Scrappy defense here from Swansea. I can see it stopping a few goals, but I don't see much attacking threat at the moment from Swansea.
It's Oxford squad. Did anyone see who the second goal?
Callum again slowly advancing up the pitch, thinking about what he needs to be doing. The rest of the team getting in place. The chasers are quite widely spread out. There's no really one supporting him.
True, but Swansea have perfected the art mostly.
And Callum Leroy offloads the ball to Jurgis behind the hoops. Not Jurgis, it's another tall man.
That's not Jurgis.
Nope, it's another tall man.
That's another tall man. Jurgis is also around.
Oh.
And it's back towards Callum Leroy, who contests with Ben Guthrie.
Callum Leroy retains ball possession. Oh, and a long pass.
And ambitious.
Oh, good save though. I think that might have been going in, if not very close to. They've now finally picked up the troll who's been passed to twice. And a missed shot by Callum. Swansea's tactic so far is pretty clear. Using the troll behind the hoop, not really trying much interplay in the middle. Bludger fight going on the left-hand side of the pitch. Southampton come better off. Thumbs not realising he was beat, then reacting. Southampton have control. Kerry hooking around the back. Callum very slowly advancing up the pitch, considering how high the beaters are. Troll very deep in Swansea's territory from Southampton.
Both keepers are called Callum, and this is called confusion.
If you've ever wondered what Baylor is, just look at Swansea are doing right now.
They've even got the size matched up. The tallest boy in the middle, short boy with the small hoop.
I feel like I'm going to be saying Callum walks up the pitch slowly quite a lot in this game, but Callum walks up the pitch slowly.
Just have someone stand in front of each hoop.
I haven't been paying much
Nice
attention.
little
honestly.
cheeky pass off to Jurgis.
This time, it's Jurgis.
Kinda hard to do both.
It's actually Jurgis. Swansea beat us sitting back quite deep. Swansea do now have bludger control, it must be noted.
Jurgis is looking a bit nervous to run into Guthrie, which is probably fair.
After Callum.
Some
Oh!
very close shots.
Callum releases the ball after a nice pass from Jurgis and it
It's
knocks the hoop.
I'll do it for Dan.
Kerry is subbing now. Lena Manhouse come on.
Southampton.
Lena and Toby, a very good partnership. Again, very, very deep setup from Swansea here. To be fair to them, the score is only 20-0, which they would take at this point, I believe. Good catch from Ellen. Beat. At the end of the day, she is on her hoops. So if she gets beat, she just touches back in. Goal is good, so assistant ref not agreeing, but goal ref and HR in agreement. SQC with their famous original chant of SQC, SQC, SQC. Inspirational. Yes, that's right, Callum is walking slowly up the pitch with Quaffle.
Who would have expected this?
You have not rewinded a minute. It is happening now. Doing very well despite pressure from Guthrie, who is a very good tackler, and we're about to see that put into action. Callum is resisting very well. 2 on him, and the ball's been released. It's a no buzzer situation.
Swansea, and
It's a goal. Lovely play. Callum with holding 2 tacklers, passing off to an open chaser in the middle, the one who's not Jurgis, and I should probably learn his name. We'll try and find his number in a second.
Number 10.
Number 10 for Swansea. You know who you are.
Oh, hang on, let me just. I know what you look like.
Shout out to you.
I'll let you know when I find out. But yeah, if you just put like one.
Callum up the pitch now, passes off in the middle.
I don't know if there's
No
a game
pressure to
after
Ben
this, but
Guthrie.
this only has 70 minutes more back.
Looking for space.
So
There's
they
lots of
still
space
have 2
around the
games.
Swansea defence, but not much space.
Oh no, there aren't. This is the last
In it.
slot in the day.
Oh, lovely drive and dish, or dish and drive, should I say, from Guthrie to Callum Day.
That would be.
Being hit by Callum Day,
Yeah.
number 10 from Swansea, is sitting down for a bit.
Not sure if he's injured or just worn out, but he's standing up. Good on him. Good on
I
him.
didn't hear the whistle.
Just a reminder, Quidditch is a full contact sport.
Sorry.
Thank you. Score is currently 4-0.
And Callum is walking slowly up the pitch.
6.5 minutes, and it's 4-0. That's not bad. 4-1. My mistake. Apologies, Swansea. Lovely tackle by Ben. Callum still in possession of the Quaffle. Passes off to Jurgis. Beat and blocked. Beat again. He is already beat. Callum now retrieving the Quaffle in his keeper zone. Passes off to Guthrie. Walking up the pitch at a steady rate. Swansea back into the familiar setup now of we are the hoops. Playing sardines in the keeper zone. And oh, unlucky bounce for Callum. Hit off his hand and then his foot. Swansea ball over the hard boundary at the back. Swansea, I believe, have beaten Breakable Stay, and they played Bath, which I believe was a win for Bath. If not, it was a very close game. I believe it went to overtime. Swansea have had some close games today. Jurgis now with the ball in the centre. Over the top. Oh, tips over. Oh, that is a nasty collision. No intention from anyone. Not a foul. Back to hoops for the Swansea chaser though.
The one I scored.
Southampton having bludger control. Again, pressing high up with it. Oh, it's going to be a napalm. Number 7 gets beat. Bludger's out of play. Was back in play, and it's a goal still. Lovely napalm with the Quaffle drive there. Callum Day proving he can pass, and he isn't just a big bloke. You're welcome, Callum. Tom Harvey now with the ball. That's 3 players now who have been walking up slowly on the pitch. Oh, a long crossfield ball to Jurgis on the left. Still taking it slow. He's being hit. Passes off. Guthrie contesting the air. Gets it. Swansea number 10 beat out.
If you need a
Southampton
sub,
ball
just let me know. I can
in their zone.
Cash, like.
Back to Callum Day now.
Cash.
There doesn't seem to be particular urgency from either of these teams. Swansea posing for their team photo already. Southampton letting them. Well, the score is currently 5-1, 50-10. Less than you think. Yeah, based on the performance and the conservative nature of Swansea, you think it'd be more. And that's a loose ball off the back of the hard boundary. Swansea ball, number 10 picks it up. Presumably resets to keeper via Jurgis. Oh, almost scored an own goal there. That would have been fun. That happened once. I saw that.
Oh, 9.5. 40.
The keeper didn't realise, and they just good goal, and he went, what?
Oh no, it's 50.
Yeah. Tom Harvey now walking up the pitch, a bit more pace, and now he stopped when I said that. Trying to think how to get around point chaser Guthrie. Very hard man to get around. Guthrie doesn't really make an effort, but puts his hand up and blocks it, and it somehow comes back to Swansea. Pass in the centre, no one is there, the player was beat out. It somehow ends up to Jurgis on the right hand side. Duke's day, hit by Guthrie. Good clean tackle there. Crunching though. Jurgis is feeling that it's shirt grabbing, but he gets up with no issue and runs back to hoops as he was knocked off room in the tackle. It's Swansea's quaffle behind Southampton's hoops, but all their players didn't know that. Tom Harvey, 28, is being allowed to inbound it. All the other players are being told to go away. Southampton beat not realising he's not allowed to beat him straight away. Does so, game carries on, ball returns to Southampton. Craig Prosser now on pitch. Number 93, passes off to Guthrie, who now makes a quick drive through the centre. Passes back off to Prosser, 92. Oh, lovely little finish. Lovely 1-2 down the middle of the pitch. Prosser passing beautifully through a hoop.
92.
Score is now 60. 60-10 or 70-10 now?
60-10.
60-10 now.
Yeah.
Jurgis now in the middle, being pressured by Lena and Chloe. And second reset by Swansea. Good spot by Jesus there, head referee, very experienced. Chloe Smith down the centre, gets wrapped up by Jurgis, manages to get back out. Loose ball picked up by their new keeper, not Callum Day. Number 8 runs through, and it's a goal for Southampton. Swansea didn't have time to really set up a defence there. Tom Harvey now with the quaffle. 7-1, 7-10.
70-10. Oh, 70.
Swansea, Southampton just scored.
Oh, yeah, no, we did get that, yeah. Sorry that I am time.
So it's 7-1 to Southampton. Beat Irabal in the middle. Swansea maintain their one bludger and go to retrieve them off the hard boundary. One bludger unclaimed now. Bit of a fight for it back. Lena beat, manages to kick it back in time. Tom Harvey shrugs off a tackle from number 5, Chloe Smith. Another Team Wales player in this match.
You're on my chair, by the way, so my
It's very slow here from Swansea. Caroline Norris wrapped up and beat in the process. Ben Guthrie now with the quaffle. Another Swansea receiver beat out. Nice pass off from Guthrie in the centre of the pitch. Number 8 for Southampton now. Keeper, subbed on for Callum Day recently, just scored. Passes off to Prosser. Guthrie's making a run down the left wing. Chloe's in the centre, so's the keeper, and Prosser's there. Biding their time. Prosser makes a run in the centre. Makes a shot. Good stop from Jurgis. That man is very tall. Jurgis now subbing. Southampton's defence much more expansive than Swansea's, which is just sitting on the hoops. Again, very, very patient attack from Swansea. And, oh, lovely beat on the receiver. Harvey beat. Guthrie's now against 2 chasers. Lovely goal. Jukes to the right and shoots in the little left hoop.
14 minutes.
We have 14 minutes have elapsed. And it's a brooms down. I will tell you in a second what it's for when I know.
14, literally.
Oh, I believe it's a timeout being called by Swansea. Score is 80-10 to Southampton first over Swansea. Swansea are about to have a timeout when the whistle is blown. Ready. Ready. And the moment we've been all waiting for, a timeout.
Lucy, can you radio again so we can get the lights on?
The earlier radios, they come on automatically, so the lights clearly don't have to go.
But it's really funny.
Alright, cool, thank you. Can I rescind my decline in your food? Yeah. Yes, I do. Can I have 2?
During this timeout, just some interesting facts. Swansea looking to be the highest placed Welsh team in the country. After this tournament, Bangor finishing quite low this season at Northern. Had a lot of players lost. And timeout is finished. That was one fun fact. The 2 teams in Wales at the moment, Swansea and Bangor. Cardiff trying to get off the ground as well, but they haven't competed just yet. So here we are starting again. The score, as a reminder, is 80-10 to SQC 1. Swansea not doing themselves a disservice, but Southampton are clearly the superior team here. Head referee about to restart the game.
Who's the coffin?
And started. Jesus is very cold as head referee, so he's hugging himself, or it might just be a keeper immunity, I'm not sure. Tom Harvey here, prowling the centre field. Still prowling. He's joined by Theon Goodland, and who's not hit, but Tom Harvey is, who Ben Guthrie picks up and makes a fast breakdown pitch. Surely a goal, and it's a goal. Number 41, Ben Guthrie.
Oh, no, sorry.
Scored a few times this time, so the score is 90-10. Swansea beater retrieving a bludger from in Southampton's half. Swansea 22 beater flanking with Harvey down the right hand side. Guthrie's controlling that area, trying to make a hit, but also watching the beater. Oh, pass across, comes shot to counter Norwich, who passes over to SQC. Keeper going through, lovely hit by Tom Harvey. Jesus' hand is raised, I believe that's his advantage call. And it's brooms down, that bludger was definitely thrown after the whistle.
Cameron, 15 minutes, 15 seconds.
What's the time?
15 minutes, 15 seconds.
15 minutes, 15 seconds. Yellow card. Back tackle from 28, Tom Harvey.
I'll show you how to do penalties. So
It must have been marginal.
you need to write down 28.
And here we have the man himself, Tom Harvey, in the box with us. How are you feeling it's going, Tom?
Harvey.
Not well.
We've lost 3 players due to injury. We're down to 14.
Oh dear.
And then
Pretty tired.
I think 9-10 though. Do you think that's a respectable score? Or 9-1 even?
Is it yellow? Is it yellow? Firstly, I think we could do better.
yeah,
I mean, you could make more of your offence, but I think your defence has been pretty strong. A few fast breaks.
We've been doing better, but obviously calling it contact.
Oh, good tackle. Oh, lovely tackle on the first SQC player. Second one pops it in.
But yeah, we've been doing better.
You've got the height on your team to do that. Tom Harvey, thank you for joining us.
Guys,
Tom Tom Harvey
Does
back
anyone
in.
know if it's Max PD or QPD?
It's QPD.
Is it QPD? Thank you very much.
QPD.
Thank you.
Thumbs. Alex Sheffield here, known by his trademark thumbs. Oh, there's a pile up in the middle, the Cobble's nowhere near them. So we have Alex Sheffield as the seeker for Swansea, and number 20 for Southampton. Coming over, who 20 caught the snitch against LQC earlier, despite being down to end the game. Swansea now have bludger control.
Yeah, we do.
Lane is patrolling, trying to get it back. Oh, it's a miss from Southampton. Both of them try and claim immunity. You can't do that.
Person in the black shirt, you're in the way.
Very, very slow approach from Ben Guthrie here for Southampton. Cameron Bell about to go on. Second time snitching. First time snitching. From what I can see behind Cameron's shoulder, Ben Guthrie has the ball, passes off to Prosser, 92. And they seem to think there's no game in Quidditch on and they're just playing catch in the
Cameron,
middle.
you've got 20 seconds. I'll count you down from 10.
Back into Prosser. Oh! Initially it was a missed shot from Prosser, but recovered by Southampton female chaser.
8,
And popped
7,
in the hoop.
6, 5, 4, 3.
It is 110 to 10, 11-1 to SQC first over Swansea. Snitch has been released, Seekers will be released in a minute's time. Can it go through? Went through, but all of us say no, so I don't know.
I'll make a decision.
You know what? Waterfall.
Oh, it means
The shot comes all the way back to Swansea. Swansea's on their research, not sure if it counted as a shot. Long pass to the outside to Harvey, who just slaps it back down. And that first reset was a reset, and they have now used their second one. Jesus takes the quaffle. Back to Guthrie. Guthrie just inside his own half. One beat and one chaser ahead of him. I'd back him to do well here. Oh, he slows it down. He wants to make a team play here. Beaters out. Guthrie now plays. Pass off at number 8. Lovely driving dish and clear run of a hoop and a goal. 120 to 10.
Especially with 8 AM start.
Seekers about to release.
it's 17:48. 10, 9, 8.
I hope we have a countdown for the snitch. Seekers to be released on the snitch.
3,
2,
1.
And differing levels of hustle initially there. Thumbs getting in there. Thumbs going for the cold catch, ending the game despite losing it. Swansea want to put themselves out of this misery. They seem so. Guthrie running through now, running down the left wing. Keeper in the centre. Oh, a little bit too long a pass. No goal, because I believe he grabbed the hoop and used it to help him score. Apparently that's not allowed. Who writes these rule books? Southampton Seeker is beat. Thumbs now alone with the snitch. Obviously this is just for pride's sake more than anything. They could also quadruple their point score by catching this. Bringing them to 1/3 of Southampton's goal tally. Jurgis just jumping in there, keeping them for no reason after losing the ball. Brooms down here because Southampton have seemed to have caught the snitch. If you want to know what happened, I have no idea.
A minute and 2 seconds.
Cameron Bell, first time snitching, lasting a minute and 2 seconds. Not too bad for a first time. Jesus steps back, catches good, waves his hands in the air like he just don't care, and that's it. Apologies for all I've said today. Thank you.
And then the time is just there, it's 19 minutes, 2 seconds.
Let me know when you're done and I'll put it on.
I'm happy to keep chatting. I don't think anyone wants to hear me, but I'm just waiting for other Ben to turn off the camera whenever he fancies it. Just getting a picture, some video of the huddle. So the final score, 150 to 10. 150 star 10.
1 minute, 2 seconds.
They're both trying to catch it. It's not bad.
It's like more than me a kid.
Huh?
Don't turn off. Have you turned off yet?
Yeah,
Did
but
it turn it off?
Quidditch is difficult, because usually you have more
Huh?
than 2 speakers on you.
That is true.
I have
You
to
don't
stop
wanna
it
be, like,
recording.
too silent.
You can't, like, do the
Like
proper...
Switch and debut was in Quidditch. I had 6 seekers,
This is a riveting conversation.
and they were all endless balls of